In other news, therapist John Doe is in headlines this evening. He's being accused of inappropriate practice in the workplace. Now, John refutes these claims by saying all the services provided are exactly as advertised. This case is still ongoing, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain, is I will never, ever take my business to the rapist John Doe.
You want to hear about our Lord and Savior. Can you hold this, Mr. Rickman?
The Book of Mormon?
You know what this podcast is all about.
I don't have good eyes. Does it say I'm a moron? It's actually kind of maybe there is some truth in this book here. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. How many wives can I have with this thing? How young can they be? Because I'll sign up today, you know what I'm saying, boy? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And God likes that, I'm in, boy. No wonder I knew I was holy, man. You know what I mean? I knew I felt it in here.
He said, how many wives can I have with this?
How young can they be? This is what God wants. Give me 4. I'll take 4 as a start. We'll see how it goes. You know, work on that grocery bill. When it goes down, maybe we'll talk about number 5.
But we've got the roast war champ, the chomp champ.
Yes, that's right. Oh, my new series out with Indy. Yes, with dude, it's awesome, dude.
It
Absolutely.
is awesome. I like it. You guys got some good editing. I love the comments that you're getting from all your subscribers.
I have not seen it because it's not my show. It's not my show. They cast me in it, so I didn't see. I just keep. It's awesome, man. Those guys are awesome. I love them, and got to come out and check it out there.
Yeah. You don't get any of the profits.
What's Chomp Champ doing?
Chomp Champ, well, the guy, they had me cast as a guy who's a mukbang, and they have the guys that eat on camera, and the persona, which I personify, is named Chomp Champ. And so that's my whole thing. I come out with a belt, and I'm like, Chomp Champ, and I do all this stuff, and they keep gaslighting me to get more crazy, to get on there. Before the end of this, I don't want to give anything away, but ultimately I'm going to end up becoming a cannibal. And, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to the zenith and be like, everybody watching now, please watch. And they're funny. They're a brother and sister team that make these, and she's deaf. And not like, I know what you're thinking, KJ, not in the 90s. They're all, No, she's that too. I guess she's that too. She's all kinds of deaf that you can imagine. And so, I learned, and she's a hell of a great filmmaker, so is her brother, so it's awesome as hell. I just missed that light right here. So that's as funny as I'm going to get. I'm going to leave KJ here to tell you more about,
the Book of Mormon.
The Book of Mormons and all that kind of stuff. Peace out. Wake up, son. Wake up.
Thanks for coming on and waking me up, Brad.
The Book of Mormon.
Who the fuck brought this?
It's not.
KJ, are you Mormon?
No, this was a fire-ass KJ joke that you guys will have to watch the podcast to hear because it was fucking hilarious. All right.
No.
We've got Michael Halbig on the scene. What was your set like tonight, bro?
It went pretty well.
Did it?
Todd, you fucking killed it too, dude.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Todd killed it off the fucking top of the dome.
Hell yeah.
And TJ killed it too. Jerry was killing it. That's why I was laid out.
I wonder why TJ didn't come out.
He probably forgot. I almost forgot too.
I know.
And he did really well.
Oh yes.
So when you get that adrenaline and you come off stage, you're like,
I can see that.
you're like, fuck. Like you're not. Which is worse? Oh, I'm sorry, man. What's that?
No, he's just excited.
I was just saying, which is worse?
I had something to say.
No.
I was like, which is worse? Coming off stage after a bomb and people being like, hey, you did good out there.
Oh.
And you're like, fuck, I know I didn't,
Why are you lying to me?
Yeah. Or coming off the stage after a really good set and people being like, dude, you fuck. Like, I guess that is kind of cool, but like, it's still.
It still makes me uncomfortable.
It still is weird, right?
Like, I just want someone to be like, hey, that was funny. Thanks.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Thanks.
God, those comics are such broken people.
You guys don't like compliments.
No, we don't.
I shut down.
Yeah, it's so weird because we've never had them. I'm kidding. I had good parents that did compliment me. And it's broken.
I was gonna say your mom's good. Is she here? Did I see her
my
tonight?
mom's here. Mary
I thought I saw
Halbig
her.
is in the building.
I thought I saw her walk in.
She is.
KJ's mom's here?
She's taking a walk.
Mrs. Weaver's out here.
Dude, we got the moms in here on the graduation.
And
show.
So yeah.
You guys get out here on the last Thursdays of the month. It's by far the best open mic in my opinion.
yeah.
I mean,
Everyone's throwing down.
yeah, it's not even close to be honest.
And those classes really do help too. Like, Jerry gives a lot of great tips, but also just getting together with a bunch of comics.
Yep.
And like bouncing. Yeah, workshopping and bouncing. Not like I'll be there. Oh, I'm gonna be there next week or next month. Like,
Hell yeah.
Fucking what? Saturday 4 to 6. Like,
It's so fun.
Come hang out with comics and
Yeah.
write jokes together. Like,
And then if there's a good headliner, you could get to go to the headlining show too. You
Yeah.
stick around and go to the headlining show.
Yeah.
Which shows are fun. Vince Morris, if you could have stuck around for that one, dude.
He's
Got the
one of
dude
my
with the
favorites.
guitar?
No.
No.
He's the Black Trump fellow.
Man.
He's hilarious.
He's not even, I wouldn't even say he's Trump. He's just, like, aware of what the hell's
At least
going
the
on
last
and
set I
vocal
saw
about it.
him Do in Mattoon. It's
That was-
yeah, that one was
Well,
like real Trumpy, but
that's
also
why.
that's the area.
Yeah, that's because nobody knows what's going on. Or not nobody knows what's going on, but nobody knows that town.
Yeah,
Boys
I
with
might
the
stick
ties.
Well, I won't be here this weekend. I'll be here next week though, but on Thursday. But I won't be here the week after that. You know, I'm sorry.
Where you going?
This weekend I'm going to Harry Potter World.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
And what is that, in Florida?
Orlando.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself, Todd.
I've got a friend
You better be getting
that...
your wand sucked if you're going.
Dude, I'm getting the cloak. I'm
You
getting
getting
the
the-
whole shebang bang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
You seem like
It's
one of those
going down.
edgelords who are gonna be like, I'm gonna be a Slytherin.
I'm not a Slytherin, dude. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Oh.
I'll say that fucking proud, dude. Fucking Hufflepuff. Dude, you know how much weed I smoke? Of course I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm into plants. I love my dog. Makes sense.
I wish I watched Harry Potter before this.
God, I wish you guys watched Harry Potter.
Have you never
I
seen it
did,
either?
but I'm not that into it.
You guys are fucking missing out.
I like Star Wars.
I like the Hunger Games.
I
I
get
like
real
that
autistic
13-year-old
about
girl
Star Wars.
Hunger Games vibe.
Hunger Games was good. Yeah, oh, well, here, this will make you cum your pants. I'm also going to Hollywood Studios to go to
Oh.
the Star Wars world too. I'm going to build a fucking lightsaber. You
Yeah.
bet your sweet ass. I'll bring it in here on Thursday.
What?
You bet your sweet ass.
Bet your sweet ass.
Yeah.
What you got on that?
Not right now. After the pod, we will. If then,
My bad. I was just like, is something wrong?
Sorry, Michael.
He's probably off gonna go smoke a blizzy or something in the lot.
Dude, they're my favorite.
Blizzies and glizzies should be like a national holiday.
If you guys love smoking weed so much, you really need to watch Harry Potter.
Yeah, is it a weed smoking
Fuck
friendly?
yeah, it is, dude.
It's very, very
Stoner friendly
The
movie?
Fantastic Beasts series is the best.
Michael Halbig with the SCN here, reporting on Michael's weekend shenanigans. And I know I'm at an amusement park right now, but before I tell you which amusement park I'm at, let me show you how my weekend started off with this video. Yeah, those are my boys, Johnny Logan and the Roughnecks, just tearing it up at Duke's Indie Honky Tonk Bar. All the Roughnecks from the shop were out boot scooting, boogieing. Sold the place out of Coors Banquet in about 50 minutes. And we set a record. They told us we set an all-time record for most Coors Banquets ever sold at one establishment. I think in all of the state of Indiana, to be honest. But that's what happens when you get a bunch of blue-collar bastard alcoholics in one bar together, you know? What do you expect? The place was rocking. The boys had every girl in blue jeans wet at the same time, which was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. Just put on the best show I've ever seen in my entire life. So shout out to Johnny Logan and the Roughnecks. And shortly after that, some point in the night, my letter from Hogwarts came in. So I had to hop on a flight and come out here because I'm a Hufflepuff, baby. And you know I went to Diagon Alley and got me my cloak, got me my wand, went to Green Gots Bank, got me my money. But I'll be honest, I couldn't wear it 2 days in a row because it's hot in Hogwarts this time of year. It's 85 degrees. Wearing the cloak 2 days in a row is a death sentence, honestly. I couldn't do it to myself, so I bitched out. But I'm out here getting drunk on school property, just like the old days in high school, you know. Now we're learning magic. Now we're learning magic, baby. And tomorrow, we go to Hollywood Studios, where I'm going to learn how to become a goddamn Jedi. So stay tuned. It's been Michael Halbig, sending it back to the College of Comedic Knowledge.
Let's get him
Mr.
on
KJ
here, boy.
Weaver, the burger boy himself.
You guys know KJ.
Kick that whopper rap, man. Kick that, yeah.
Bro, I
I
heard
can't
you up
say-
there. How was your set, dude?
You
You're
could hear my
killing it.
set?
Yeah, you heard you a little bit.
The applause or like the
Yeah.
I hope so because throughout the class I wanted to work on projecting my voice and posture. You know, I'd say it's a sign, like a body language type of give when you look down that you don't have confidence in your material. So I'm trying to work on that.
That or you look extremely autistic.
Yeah, but I wasn't playing around. This is the graduation show, right?
Yeah, brother.
dude.
So what happened Tuesday? I've been cooking on this.
Oh yeah. So, we all hit up different open mics, when we have the chance. So Tuesday, there's always a selection of venues all across Indiana. So somebody sends me a flyer for one. Now this one isn't like a reoccurring every week. This one kind of popped up. So they sent me a flyer for this one at a certain venue, and it says all talents welcome, $100 cash prize for the winner, and they were only accepting 10 acts. So you got to get there and you got to sign up if you want to get on the list. So I got there, and I'm looking around, and I didn't see any. We bump into comics we see, that we recognize. I didn't see nobody I knew. So I see like a lot of people all dolled up, and when I say dolled up, I mean dolled up in makeup and like tutus.
Oh
and,
shit!
Yeah, they're making themselves look like dolls. So it didn't take long for me to look around and be like, everyone's in drag.
Oh no!
I was at the wrong competition. I was the only stand-up at a drag. I don't know what it's called, but
That'd be so fun.
There, you know what I'm saying? There's 10. I'm like number 8. So,
So you're deep in the list.
Yeah, I sat and I watched people. What do they lip sync and they dance. Yeah. They go around the room. People hold dollars and they this is my first time being in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the money. Then they go to the bar and they thrust their hips and and then I go up there and they were supportive though. I got good laughs. Yeah. Someone bought me a drink. But so I'm like, I stayed to know if I won that $100.
Good.
I won. I wanted to win that $100. That's why I came 30 minutes out to do that. So then they announced the 2 finalists for the final cabaret, and I was like, I can't be in that.
It's a cabaret. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm wearing foam runners. I do dance, but.
You should have
This ain't gonna be the night.
Said fuck the stand up and just went up there and started dancing weird.
I could just take my pants off and
So how did you even find yourself? Like, how did you?
He sent me the fucking flyer trying to rope me into it. Thank God I didn't go.
Yeah, the person who sent it to me, I got there, and this is a comic on the scenes who sent me it. So I got there and they weren't there yet. So as it started filling in, there were more and more people dressed up and participating in that portion of it. And I mean, they were dressed up. Like you had the doll thing, then you got like just wig and dominatrix with your butt cheeks out kind of thing. So I'm looking around. I was like, "Is this just a comic prank, or like did you just send me to this location?"
Did I just get punked?
Yeah. And I sent you the thing, Michael Halbig. I sent it to him.
That would have been the funniest trio to be there.
You see the message when he responded.
Wait, did he know it was a drag show?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him when he gets on here.
Michael sent it to you originally?
No, Michael's not the guy who sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to him just because, like, hey, I want to get my buddies out here, $100.
I ain't gay, but $100 is $100.
Okay, I gotta go through my DMs.
This is where you, TJ, get to, and he.
This is where you go to try to get in good with them. And so I'm looking around. I was like, is this some type of joke?
I think you did get joked, dude.
He was like, basically, that other club, they're a bunch of queers.
Well, yeah, that's what he was saying.
What the fuck, bro?
Or maybe, like I just had the wrong night. Because the venue, they're doing music there. It looks like comedy happens there. And they had that show.
And they had that show.
Delight to be a part of. So I made a memory.
That is hilarious.
But I got footage. I'm going to be chopping up those bits and putting them on because they were supportive and they laughed, like, loud. And with my material where I try to mislead people and have, like, those twist endings in my stuff. But it's silly, though. It's not offensive.
The real M. Night Shyamalan stuff.
The M. Night
Shyamalan.
M. Night Sham God, if you will. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
It's been nice. The workshop, I feel like I came out better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you feel like you had a good evolution in your jokes this workshop?
I feel like I have a new sector of my mind to jump to,
We opened up your third eye.
Yeah, you opened up my third eye. it was just me and my performer brain, and then like my consumer brain. But now I have like maybe a critic. I don't know what it is.
You have more of a academic look at it, I think.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think Jerry's class provides.
Right.
There's a little bit more of a structure on how to actually do the job of writing jokes.
Because a lot of people can be funny. It's once you learn how to structure jokes and actually make it funny for everybody, which is the real hard part in the beginning.
And dude, Jerry's, that class itself, when you're around all those comics and you're like having that
dude,
vibe,
I feel like a murderer sometimes.
is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And everyone laughs at everything, which is cool. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get that a lot, especially with like crowds. That's why comics supporting comics is very important. But also, you can't perform in front of only comics, or else you're not going to get good.
Yeah.
Everything from storytellers to like one-liner guys, and we all get through it together.
Right. It's fun, and everyone gets to pitch in and help with everyone's jokes, which is super great.
It is super great. And I've like just getting the different, because I feel like when you're writing a joke, you get a little bit stuck on it, like of what you're going for.
Yeah, like what your one perspective is.
Yeah, and then you get something from left field that like works perfectly, but it's not something you would have ever thought of.
Right.
That's kind of what happened to me. I saw that happen to Kenley.
It literally happened on one of the last days we were in class, and I found a new way to write a joke that I've been trying to write for like months now.
Yeah.
I love that. Made me feel good.
Like even from day one, Kenley had some edge to her, but now like she doesn't back down. She's
No, dude.
Her and I are both just edgelording each other up. Like, I'm not gonna put out the joke, but there was one joke she didn't know how to word, and I was just like, "Hey, Doug, double down on the racisms."
Yeah.
Well, this is the reason why that she put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like I wrote a joke that I know is good, but this crowd, yeah, because I guess some crowds just don't know what to laugh at. But that is a good joke. Both of those.
Yeah.
Both of those were good.
And that's cool to be able to kind of throw in the writing for other people a little
Right.
bit. It's a good skill to have.
Oh, yeah, she's got one that she started that I've been using, and it gets a good reaction. Blessed to have that one.
That's
Hell
good.
yeah.
I guess before I get off here, I want to plug some things. I made an appearance on Todd's other podcast, Going Backdoor, and that is out now. At
A
the
month
time,
late.
At
Thanks,
the time
Stuart.
of this recording, it is out and available. I'm going to try to hit up some more mics in between, but October 7th, I've got a paid booking at the Fountain Square.
Hell yeah.
October 7th, Saturday at 9 p.m.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's awesome.
Fucking KJ Weaver,
Proud of you,
plug
man.
in
That's
a
awesome.
damn date, a paid date. That's dope. Dude, that's very good.
Filming a lot of new skits, filming things.
You've been working with Terry's squad?
I'm working with Terry Shepard, Milk and Cookies Productions. On just that day alone, we filmed like 3, and now there was a table read. I missed it to come to my graduation, of course. But they're planning some new things and doing some things with the Stand Up Comedy Network, the circle here. So,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We need to get in and see how we can figure out a way to structure some of our ideas and skits.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Just finding a time where everyone's off work is such
Yeah,
a pain.
I think a Zoom call would be more doable than I think we think it would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, good deal, KJ. Plugged all that good shit, man. Thank you so much for coming on and for all of the
Proud of you,
skits
buddy.
that you do.
thank you.
Yeah, you guys make sure you follow KJ Weaver on all the stuff. We'll get him all hooked up. Thank you, man.
THA Key Man.
Hell yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Bruce Spry, and I've got a big update for you guys, okay? So I have reason to believe that there was a plant at Crackers a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to explain this and walk you through this, okay? Now, this is a picture of Todd's set. Hold on 1 second there. This is a picture of Todd's set, right? Now you'll notice this gentleman sitting in the front row here with a bald spot. But if you look closely at that bald spot, you'll notice that there is a pattern. So let me show you something. Okay. So this, as many of you know, beloved mascot, is Pac-Man. But what a lot of people don't understand about Pac-Man is that he's the ultimate enemy of conspiracy theorists, right? This is why. Because we are always trying to connect the dots. And Pac-Man is always eating them. Now, if you look closely at this gentleman's head, you can see that the bald spot is shaped exactly like Pac-Man. Coincidence? I think not. This gentleman was probably there from some other comedy club, maybe Helium. Maybe he was a plant from Epstein Island. I mean, Todd does look pretty young. Or, quite possibly, maybe it was someone that just got done doing a hair consultation. But we'll never know.
Over there. He was lingered. I didn't know if he had gone on or.
Hey,
there
Andrew.
he is.
You coming on, big dog?
Sorry, brother. Were you on after Lisa?
I was up after her.
Okay.
No, yeah, good. No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
cool. I was just asking. I didn't know. It seemed like we
Yeah,
had
I
a
took a
roll.
picture of the list early.
So I have nobody.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yep.
nobody.
No, that's my spot. Oh, we have video.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an
So
what's
actual
up, guys?
It's a
What up?
podcast. How's it going? How'd you feel about your set, big dog?
Actually, pretty good.
Yeah?
Felt
Awesome.
good about this one. Felt good about this one. Felt better about this one than the last one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You were on here before.
Ooh,
Was
listen
it
to that
2
pod.
weeks ago, I think?
Hey, you gotta be able to tell when they're doing good, of course.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
We've got an
Always.
idea.
That's why we do this. We just sit there to stroke your...
Cheating. You can't just tell us.
You save that feeling for when you get home and you get alone in your bathroom and then you're just like, I'm the best!
Yes. Oh, God. That's the I've ever seen in my entire life.
I just have myself in the nuts.
I feel like Andrew, you look at yourself when you do that. Like that's a mirror activity for
You
you.
think I
Clay,
look?
if there's anyone that jerks off into a mirror,
Dude,
you're
dude,
American
if you-
Psycho baby ass.
No.
That's it. That's,
You're just
that's
jerking
what I
off
do
into
all
a full body mirror and Kenley's behind you on the bed. It's like, can you stop?
No.
I need to sleep.
You said that was what you do
Makes me
though.
feel good. I do that with comedy.
Oh,
Like,
there you
I'll
go.
do it for a joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I look
Where if
myself.
I'm
I'll do my
I'm
set
like,
in the
what does
mirror.
my face look like as I do that? And then I look in the mirror, and then I have to consciously remind myself to not tell people that.
And that's where you can
It's
get that
just
on
a-
his OnlyFans, guys. You can get that
That's
on.
exactly right. Hey, you know, any young, attractive man or woman who you're looking, you know, for a guy who's way too into what his eyebrows look like on any given evening. Make sure that comes up.
There you go.
Are you the? Do you use like the actual shavers or do you pluck yours?
Nah, fuck no. No, I'll take a razor, just a literal, like I'm shaving my balls in the shower. Just
Yep.
You
I-
shave your balls with a razor?
You don't shave your balls with a razor. What do you shave your balls with?
I mean,
You gotta get a clipper thing.
I'm dead serious. I take a fucking usually the razor that I use for my face.
Nice.
As
Because
a
I'm
man
a
does.
disgusting person. But it's like it's the you rinse it off. What? It's fine. So it's my balls and it's my face. I'm not licking either one. Really.
Both skin is pretty related.
It's
Honestly.
pretty related, and that's not even the grossest thing I've put in my own mouth.
Yeah.
Me, myself. No, come on. Absolutely not. So yeah, I'll just give it a little shave right there. That's how you do
Yeah.
that, bro.
Do you only shave one goose egg or both?
I don't shave either. If I'm being real honest with you, if
It's
it looks
tough.
like it's getting to a little much down there, it's getting to be a little much. I'll take that exact same razor, and I swear to you, I'm serious. When you're like, what the fuck are you doing? If you saw the way I handled my balls, oh my god, you'd be like, never let this man hold a pair of scissors, or honestly, like cutlery ever again, because I am yanking them as far as I can. It's totally true, as far as I can without it hurting, and just shaving.
Like
To
just
flatten
the
it
crease?
out.
Like just what I
'Cause
can,
you gotta
what I
flatten
can
it
shave
out.
with a flat surface.
Yeah.
Exactly. So again, you could hold it from any angle and shave it. You really can, but not right on the balls. Because your
No.
actual balls that hurt.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
small. You got a lot of skin down there.
Yeah.
The best way
I better be getting blown every day for this level of accuracy. God, this is not okay.
People are gonna relate to this. Men will relate to that for
yeah.
sure.
I found the best way to manscape is get into a cold shower, and you know how that sucks your ball sack real nice and tight.
Oh my god.
Tight like a tiger.
Yeah.
So then you just go around the little goose eggs, take a 3/4 squat, wide stance, sumo style, and then you just go up around the shaft, and then you stretch out the kibasa and just.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Absolutely. When you're working on the shaft,
Yeah.
you yank that thing like you're
I've heard-
13 again. You yank that thing when you're trying to increase its length. You. Oh my word. You
There's
shave that
nothing
thing.
weirder than random long hair on your shaft, and you're just like, whose
Oh
man
my
is
gosh,
this?
that's terrible.
Whose dick is this?
Dude, I remember the first time I shaved. I remember the first time I ever shaved it was the day after my first time with anybody.
Yeah.
So my dumbass for 2 solid days thought I had like AIDS. I had AIDS
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
Like, so
I could
because
see
there's
that.
bumps now. So my idiot, even back then, I'm shaving with a razor and I don't know what I'm doing. So I do that, then go over to some chick's house, come back, and I'm all burny. I'm like,
It's over. It's all over.
My
for
life
you.
I got everything. I have everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the first time I shaved my nuts, I was with my stepsister's razor. Bitch.
I feel like it's unfair. It's unfair what health class does to young men about like if they're gonna have STDs or if they got a girl pregnant. It's like everything. It's unfair.
It's all just like you shouldn't have sex at all.
It's either you shouldn't have it or no, we love sex. We love it, and sex is a natural thing that you're gonna want to do. But you know, just be quiet about it. We don't want to know and don't tell people. It's like you causing more problems that way.
Use protection, but you can't buy a condom.
Use protection, and for God's sake, don't have kids. Unless, of course, unless you want kids and the condom wasn't provided for you. You can't buy them, but we're gonna make sure you want them.
There's a lot of teen pregnancy out there, and it's what we're trying to stop on this podcast. That's really what we're all about.
You want to stop teen pregnancies.
Yeah.
Sure.
Limit them at
That
least.
is bar none the oddest concept for a podcast I've ever heard tell of. You must be joking. Like, guys, we're gonna start a podcast.
No.
Yeah. Do you know how we're gonna fight teen pregnancy, guys?
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
hook them up with R. Kelly, so at least they're not single mothers.
Damn.
Everyone knows. You know
It's
how,
the remix to Pissin'.
You know how certain strains of syphilis can cure certain other diseases?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that? That's a
No,
real thing.
is this the
Somebody
knowledge
fact
right
check
now?
me. Somebody fact check me online, but I'm pretty sure that rings true. That's the same strategy. We're gonna stop teen pregnancy with pedophilia. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my
We're
God.
trying to cure meth addiction with fucking heroin.
It's the remix to relapsing. I'm just out here prolapsing teen's anus.
Oh my gosh. That one might have to get cut on that
Okay,
one.
I'm sorry. That one was a little far. It felt bad after you
Yeah,
said
we
it.
did start this with ball shaving though, so we
Yeah.
started
We had a deep bit about ball shaving.
pretty rough shave.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was kind of expecting some sort of vibe like that when I saw you around the corner. We're gonna get something good.
Something goofy.
For sure. I'm not gonna let it be boring.
No, as long as it's not boring, I think this is definitely one of the more entertaining interviews of the night.
Are you gonna come back to the class?
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
no point not to. I'm usually not doing anything from the hours of 4 to 6.
4 to 6.
4. I'm not usually doing anything from those 59 seconds when the clock changes.
See, I just thought you were talking like a 12-hour block, like 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah,
I am
that's-
up for anything.
Anything. My schedule's wide open. Saturday night, 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. I got nothing. That might be the longest way ever to say that you're nothing.
Yeah.
You don't have friends.
You don't have
There's
friends.
nothing
you don't
going
have
on.
a life.
You just
Nothing to do
masturbate
on Saturday
alone.
night.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to masturbate with others.
Nice.
Do it with your left hand so
I
you get
really
a stranger in the tongue?
To be honest, I started that one like, I don't know where I'm going with this.
No,
Dude, okay, I'm
That's
not gonna finish
hilarious.
That,
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
that's like a lot of people. I feel like that's a Joe Biden thing. You just start a sentence, you're just not really sure where it's gonna end.
Joe Biden started.
Yeah.
He went over there and said, America. Somebody give me a prompt. Give me something. Can I get a location from the audience and an occupation?
Did you guys see the checklist that got leaked?
Oh no.
There was a checklist that was all in giant bold letters that said, "You walk to podium, stop."
Was it on his podium?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did see that.
That is hysterical.
it was like word for word exactly how he was supposed to do his stuff when he was supposed to breathe and everything. It was weird.
When he was supposed to breathe. So that man.
Take a couple of breaths to set the tension.
Every single time, if I was a family member of Joe, literally any of them, I'd just take him aside at some point, just during day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
nothing
you
serious.
know.
Pull him aside, seriously, like a true friend. Like, hey man, are you cool? Like, what's going on with you?
Do they have
Seriously,
that
can we
here
get
as a
you some
puppy?
help? I'd feel so bad if I wasn't all mentally there and people kept shoving me in front of
Yeah.
cameras. Be
You
terrified.
wouldn't know.
What?
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, I guess not. If you're confident,
He's
that
pretty
you
much
have
a dog.
no idea what you're doing. Like, you're gonna forget.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
the opposite. I think he knows exactly what he's doing.
He's going up there.
He's one of the boys, and he's just trolling.
He's cognizant.
He's just
gotta
like
be.
he's just like, you guys watch this. I'm gonna go up these. I'm gonna turn left, and then I'm just gonna fall down.
He does have for sure the best face.
Watch these Navy graduates try to catch me.
I've never seen somebody with a face that looks more like I know I'm bullshitting everybody, and it feels great.
Yeah.
But it's again, he's just old. You did it. You voted for him, but
Yeah, we deserve it.
you voted.
We-
You same with everyone. Same with everyone.
Oh.
We just got a middle finger. Was it at us? Was it at us?
Do you want to plug your social?
But yeah, we
on the
deserve it.
paper?
I do have a social. There's nothing on there, but if I get
Preferably
random followers-
Instagrams.
Instagrams.
Preferably.
I'm gonna double check.
Hell yeah, we've had a couple people double check.
'Cause I don't even know.
The one other person.
And
You're
look
one
what
other
his
person
things
you
too.
guys got on this.
John, you are an amazing guy, but the fact that you couldn't remember John's stand up.
You missed the game, boss. He spelled every word right, including like subconscious and like pre-diabetic, but misspelled the word bed.
Oh, on his thing.
It made me giggle so hard.
He was cool.
There you go.
Purdue grad, man, straight up out of Lafayette. All right, and we got
You're such
Andrew
a freaking
Irving.
tool.
That's not your freaking handle, dude.
There is no way that's actually your.
4677.
Yeah.
Drew 4677. It's the original one, huh?
Yeah.
And then he even put French sevens.
Oh,
you
for sure.
did.
Dude, I saw my granddad do that. I'm dead serious when I was like 8, and I'm like, that's dope as hell. I'm gonna roll with that for the rest of my life.
Oh,
I'm never
yeah,
gonna do
dude.
anything
I'm
different.
never gonna do it. Why would I do it? This is so much cooler for no effort. I'll do it for sure.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
I think someone skipped us, but wait,
What?
can you go
Somebody
down?
skip us?
I think so. Oh no. Yeah.
This is you, right?
Yeah, and then
I feel like
we got
this.
Brad up there now.
'Cause that's me. Yeah, that's Brad.
I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. I feel like there's no way we've been filming for 45 minutes, to be honest, and we're only at the 4th comic. What the hell is happening?
No, we're on the 7th.
No,
Brad's
no,
up right
I
there.
was the 4th.
Okay, so you've just been fucking chilling with us then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
been here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been here for a minute.
That's fine.
Do you guys want to get into it? How are your relationships with your relative fathers?
Well, my biological dad, not great.
Let me tell you, boys.
That was a good question, man.
But my
Come on.
stepdad, immaculate.
Great.
Yeah,
Good
he smokes
stepdad?
weed now. Yeah,
Hell
he's
yeah.
almost 80.
Yeah, I guess what else would you do?
Yeah.
Almost 80 and you don't.
Almost
smoke
80.
weed.
All he
At this
does
point,
is just
At this point,
rip hitters, fixing boats in his garage. He's a fucking hero.
that's the life.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
gotta be the life.
Oh yeah.
And he's retired, so he
Yeah.
just smokes weed and does what he wants.
Except he can't stay retired because he's that part of that generation. If I'm not working, I'm useless.
That's true. That's true. Just
We
like
are
us.
supposed to have purpose.
Yep.
Yeah. For sure supposed to have a purpose, I'm assuming.
Like,
Like, I've never read the rule book, personally.
It says that. Man, that was hilarious. So Andrew, what do you got going down the pipe here? You do any like improv, any skits or
I'm guessing
anything
a
like
lot
that?
of dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Other than that,
Got him.
Like, I need more dick. I don't get the dick that I have the reputation for.
there you go. You are partially homosexual, aren't you?
Yes.
I-
Partially. 50% on my mother's side. You know?
So, okay, all right. I'm just asking for a tagline real quick. Inside baseball, is the word "gee boy" funny?
Yes.
boy.
It depends.
Like it's in a jujitsu.
boy.
It's in a jujitsu joke.
Oh, okay.
What's the joke? You gotta,
No, I'm not gonna say it now because then it's gonna be on the podcast, and I don't want to do that.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
But basically, it's about
Key
being.
boy. Yeah, it depends. It depends who's
I'm
saying
calling
it.
jujitsu gay, and then I'm doing a misdirection by saying "gee boy" instead of "gay boy."
Right. Like,
Because
For
they wear
you,
geese.
for you jujitsu guys, that's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Right, there's like 4 of them
yeah,
there.
you jujitsu dudes. They're gonna kill that one.
Fuck.
Fuck,
No,
now
that's
I'm
not-
not confident about it, you dicks. God damn it.
No,
I felt
that's
so
not
good
bad.
about it today.
Oh, come on.
I was like, this is the cleverest thing I've ever fucking written.
I just don't think a lot of people are gonna know what a gi is.
Right.
A
Shit.
gi?
God damn it.
A gi boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to sound like gay boy.
If you maybe were going for like a bow rat type of situation, like hey gi boy or something like that.
Take my wife.
You have to do some sort of clarification at the intro. Something. Not that we're gonna sit here and joke right.
Shit.
Literally on screen.
You fuckers, god damn it. God damn it.
Don't be upset about it.
I'm not upset about it. Now I'm just like in my head about it. I'm just like, ah, shit, it's not as funny as you thought, dumbass.
Oh my God, dude, I told my set to my buddy earlier today, and he like chuckled at one. I'm like, oh good, I have to throw all this out now. That's fun.
That is the worst shit.
It was-
I
it
hate
was-
doing stand up in front of my friends.
I do hate it, but I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like there's not really a point. I find a lot of once you start telling people that you do it, now everything you say is like, don't do that, or that's funny, you should keep that.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing a bit. I was
Yeah,
just
he's
talking
talking to you. Yeah.
That's
Or
what
when
I
like someone hits me with a, here's one you can take with you. Suck my dick.
yeah, it's like no.
I will die on my own shield before I do this.
Right. Have you ever And even if it is a great joke, it's yours. I can't, dude. What if it gets super big?
Yeah.
Like, people love the joke.
The machine joke.
And you're like,
Not even yours.
joke. Ugh.
And then the guy comes out 5 years later. He stole everything from me. My entire
You can
career.
tell. Look, I have these recorded. I have every single one of my bits, a rough outline of it.
Yeah.
Recorded on my phone for like proof.
Did you do it?
And they're shitty. If you look at them, of course, they're like voice memos. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't all make it, so they're mostly shitty. And even I'm still time stamping and being like, no. If everyone's like, this is somebody else's bit. No, it's mine. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I've done it on a few.
Is that Martin over there?
Yeah.
Martin, would you like to come on?
He's talking to Granny. Martin, you want to come on, buddy? You want to come do the podcast?
Yeah, I'm nice.
All right,
Andrew,
Drew
thank you.
4677. That was a good
There you
interview,
are.
dude. We're gonna have
Thank
a
you.
lot
I mean,
of that. All right, who's I don't know. Who this
White boy John? John Hutch? Right? John Hutch, right? Okay.
John Hutch. We got our guy, John Hutch.
The fellow we met in the class. Hello, how's it going, buddy? How'd you feel?
Pretty good. I think a lot of my jokes were pretty well. I was actually just telling some people, I rewrote my final joke, like 2 or 3 times. The first time, it was a lot of shock value. I thought it was funny, but it's just in the end, I don't think it was really for me, and I think I didn't really rewrite it as well as I could. But I think the rest of it was really solid. I mean, I just hit 5 minutes, which is great. That's what I was shooting for. And I think
Hell
it went out well.
Awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
This was your first time doing regular stand-up, right? You did improv before, right?
I've done quite a bit of improv. I've actually been here. So this is the first time I've actually seriously taken it serious of what I'm trying to write. I've actually performed here 3 times. All of them were really. I mean, the first one, I somehow came out and I was able to do it. But it's also probably, I don't know, I'll claim that's because I was good at improv, but that's not really true. I say it's more luck. But the other times, I really didn't do well. I was really in my head. I really wasn't focusing on what I was doing. This is the first time I really tried to buckle down what I'm trying to do, hit the punchlines, write a good joke. I think it went well.
Oh yeah, that is good. I remember your set, one of the sets that you did here, and I really enjoyed it. I thought you were
I
funny.
feel like
Thank
I
you.
did because I
That's
I thought I just met you. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfectly fine. I was gonna say. I mean, I hope you do not remember those. Those were the bad ones. So hopefully
No,
you remember
I
the good
thought
ones.
you were good. So what do you do with improv exactly?
I don't do. So I'm actually part of Red Curb here in Indy as well. We're out in Avon and we do improv. Improv's a lot of fun. I did a lot up at Purdue. I actually did 4 years of it. And I did
really?
I did some stand up there as well. Once COVID happened, I think everybody just kind of everybody shut down, and so really trying to get back into comedy just in general. I think it's fun, good creative outlet.
Absolutely it is. Did you go to Purdue?
I did. I actually
That's cool.
graduated in electrical engineering.
Jesus Christ.
Very
Here I am dropping out of junior college.
Hey, dude,
That's awesome.
It's funny when we were younger. It's like some people would always make the joke of like, "Oh, Ivy Tech is so like for losers." And it's like once I graduated Purdue, I'm like, bro, if I didn't have the debt I did now, I should have gone to Ivy Tech.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't save money. My God, man.
It's all the same stuff too, which is the most irritating part.
It is, and it's just the prestige of saying, "Oh, I went to Purdue. Oh, I went to IU," and it really is. I mean, if you can touch yourself in front of people, you look like you're a champion. So.
Yeah, dude, I don't know about. I will say that there's probably a lot of that, but I've got a professor at Ivy Tech, and I'm just like, man, there's no way this dude would make it at a good university, a big university. I feel like some of their professor quality isn't as good.
I agree. I will say there's definitely varying professor quality even at a major. You're not wrong. I think that may be the big difference is because a major really can. I could just shell out some money if you really need it. And it's like if they're that good at their field, they're probably going to be demanding some good money. So
yeah, that's true. Well, that's cool. So with your improv, how many do you guys ever do any skits or anything, or is it just improv on stage? How does that work?
So that's actually something that Will, the guy who actually runs Red Curb out in Avon,
Will what?
Will. I wish I could remember his last name.
No, I was just being a dick. I'm sorry.
I was
just being a dick.
I wish I could remember his name. I do know his last name, but I can't.
That's all right.
Right now.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
So Will's actually starting. He started sketch comedy as well. He's actually starting a second group for sketch comedy, which I think could be a lot of fun. Hopefully, this writing class makes me better. That's really what I want. But most of what we've done is just on stage. They focus a lot on musical, and it really stinks. I'm not musically inclined in
Yeah?
any way. I'm really not for it, and so.
That can be difficult for you. Then.
Learning it, I've asked him multiple times. I was like, "Hey, man, like if you could teach me anything, honestly, anything, I think I would really love it."
Yeah. Can you teach singing?
It's with musical jokes. A lot of people when they're in the audience, they're not actually listening if you're singing. They want you to sing, and you need to just give a good rhyme because people won't care. The first rhyme you give, people aren't really paying attention because they're trying to focus on what you're saying. But the final line you give is really where people are like, "Oh my God, that was funny."
Yeah.
And so it's more important that the first one can kind of be a slough off. Kinda. It's good if you can make every line, absolutely amazing, go for it. But if you can't, just go for every two, and people will literally go crazy. They'll think you're some like lyrical genius.
That's a good note. I don't know if we would do any musical skits. I think a musical skit would be cool.
KJ. It was he's a whole.
Were you guys in an improv group?
No. I would like to start doing some more skits though for the podcast, like in between.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Interviews.
Very cool.
Yeah, we've started a little bit. KJ produces a ton of them, and they're fucking funny. KJ's are hilarious.
He's so talented at just being like a goofy guy in any scenario.
Yeah, just meeting him. Some people really are. Some people are like infectious with their personality that they really can just make anything kind of entertaining when you talk to them.
Yeah.
It's a real talent. It really is.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to see all of the kind of core comedians that come regularly here to Crackers to start to get their own little skits that they send in to be on the podcast. I'm trying to organize that.
I think it'd be very cool.
I think it'd kind of break it up, make it more entertaining, the pod,
Yeah, that you can literally, it's like an intermission almost.
Yeah, commercials
super
maybe.
Embarrassing. I recorded 35 minutes straight of me just doing different tism facts.
Yeah.
And then I realized I don't have any way to send it to anybody.
Where was it on?
It's on my phone. It's
okay,
too big to be sent to.
No, we'll figure that out. I got it. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I've wasted so much time. I changed outfits and everything.
No, dude, you did not waste any time.
So, yeah.
There's plenty of ways to get that. No worries.
I got a new camera this week. No idea how to use it. That was fun.
Oh, really? What kind of camera?
No idea. Some cheapie my mom sent me from Amazon.
I say that's good enough.
The only problem is I spent a lot of my youth doing crack and hard drugs, so I'm not really good with technology, at all.
Can't crack the code? Sorry.
Literally. I can just crack teeth, not codes.
Oh, brutal.
That's hilarious.
That's actually really funny.
Thank you.
I was saying, what order do you go in? Aren't you performing tonight?
Yeah, I'm deep
You're
in that
close. Yeah, you're close to the end.
I'm pretty sure you. Oh, you're actually
10.
at the end. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm only number 2, so yeah, you have plenty of time.
You're only number 2. Jeez.
Hopefully, number 1 in your hearts.
Hell yeah. What did you say your name was again? I'm sorry, I don't have it.
John Hutchins. I think it may have actually been taken before I'm on there. I should be the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did it a little early.
Okay, is it Hutchins or Hutchinson?
Hutchins.
Hutchins. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I heard you say Hutchinson when you're walking up here. I was like, what is this dude's last name?
A lot of people think it's Hutchinson. I hope not because I
That
did
would
say
be
my
really
Instagram. And I
embarrassing.
hope people check it out, but I don't know.
We'll definitely get your Instagram plugged up for sure.
Yeah, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah.
For
Do you
sure.
post a lot of your comedy on your Instagram?
So I actually only have one photo, and it's of me the first time I did here at Crackers, and that was the only time I did good, and I never posted again.
Damn.
So I'm hoping I recorded this one. I'm hoping this one turns out pretty well.
Yeah.
And so I think I will post this one. I think I do have some good jokes. Maybe cut out the end, like I was saying, but
Yeah.
I think
Well,
everything else is pretty good.
And you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, just write it down somewhere on there. We'll try to get all the comics that we don't know.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Just
Good
to make
idea.
Sure we got this.
Let me actually double check. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's funny.
The worst thing is I can't even promote my Instagram on stage here.
Oh,
You
why?
can change your name.
I'm not going to. I'm in branding. It's fuck Todd.
Oh my God! Yes, you can't even say it. It's ridiculous.
There's Brad.
So
Isn't
we're having
Brad?
a great time out there. Oh, it's actually just John's stand-up. Oh my God, I gave the wrong one on stage.
Oh man.
Wow. All right, we'll live and learn. Stay love you, boys.
That's hilarious.
It's a rough night on the range for the boys.
Yeah. So it's John. Well, it could be John's stand-up or it's John's stand-up.
Oh, John's stand-up.
Yeah, John's stand-up.
For when you want to do a standing tandem 69.
That's a pretty good.
That's
That's
quite the maneuver.
Right.
that's pretty good that you got that name, John's
Yeah,
stand-up.
It was still open, which is
Yeah.
like shocking because, like I said, I think I've only been doing this for like 2 months, and then I say 3 months probably, but I took a month off, and that was the month after the think the third time, I was like, God damn, dude, I need to figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then I did this class, and it worked out pretty well. So
That's good.
I would say it is kind of shocking that I did get that one. I will say.
Yeah. Do you think there's a way that you can do like skits, improv, and stand up? Like do kind of all of it and build on all of them?
I think you can. I really think you can. I think stand up and I think skits. I say as lame as it is, it's not really lame, but Seinfeld actually kind of shows like a really great idea. It's not skits; it's actually fully scripted, or it's like a full long episode. My God, I can't even think. It's like a full episode, but I really think you can. I think you can do all three. It's time consuming is the hardest part, because usually you really got to drive everywhere.
Yeah,
and
that is a bitch.
It's because other people who want to be funny, they don't leave their house, and so you got to go to them.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but I think you can.
All right, well, we'll get your Instagram all plugged up down at the ticker. John's tanned up.
I hope we see you again, man.
Yeah, Forrest, anytime.
Cool, man.
Thanks, man. There's Lisa.
We have Lisa coming in.
Lisa Bozeman, Bosman.
Lisa, is it
Brad, did you
Bozeman
already
or
go up, buddy?
Bosman?
Yeah. Wizard of Oz.
Did you already go up?
Oh, did you want to?
No,
You're on here. Lisa, please. It's okay. Yes, it's all right.
I'll be here.
Look at this girl right here. She's getting baby fever. I know I am. Sitting right here. You know, we'll talk. Actually, her boyfriend a cop, so I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Was he the guy chatting up my retarded friend I brought?
All right, Lisa, how was your set tonight? How did you do? Do you think? There's the mic right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think, I just wanted to get up there and do my thing and get off. This is only my second time ever doing
awesome.
stand-up comedy, the first on an open mic,
Nice.
with like no PG-13, and so an actual like an audience and people willing to shout things at you.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm happy with what I did.
That's cool. So what got you into wanting to do comedy?
I was just at earlier this year. It's time for a change. Time to do something for me.
I respect
Instead
that.
of putting on these overtime hours for work and my employer, like, I need to do something for myself.
That's beautiful.
That's the American dream.
Yeah.
The American dream. Yes.
That's really cool. And so did you listen to stand-up a lot as a kid? Like, what was your kind of... Why did you choose stand-up?
Yeah, I was the most sheltered kid ever.
Really?
Yeah. Parents, like, super religious, all that. We didn't even have cable TV.
Dang.
We weren't allowed to, like, watch The Simpsons even. Married with Children. So, like, I guess Bill Cosby is my mentor. Because we could watch that. Not come to think of it.
Yeah, but
and
that's
Family
hilarious.
Matters. Yeah, Bill Cosby. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can never get over Bill Cosby being an actual sociopath after being like the cutest dad on TV forever.
Yeah. It's
Oh
all right.
God, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. So then what do you do for a living then?
Oh, I'm a teacher.
Cool. What?
Oh, yeah.
Older kids? Younger kids?
Older kids.
Really?
Yeah, at
Oh.
least, the ones that I guess kind of want to be there a little
Yeah.
bit more than the younger ones.
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So is it like at a college level?
Yeah. Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
I could never.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a professor right now that it's tough. Professors are a lot different than those other
Yeah, there's
schools.
a bit of an ego going on with some of those,
Yes.
professors. So I guess it lines me up well for
Ah,
comedy.
there you go.
Yeah, you just gotta go up there and be like, you know what? I did great. I don't care what the rest of you guys think.
So coming from the religious background and then into being a professor, which is kind of structured a little bit, is it nice to just be able to get on stage and just kind of say F it?
I don't know. I actually think there's a lot of structure and science that goes into comedy
Yeah?
too. I'm learning a lot
wow.
along the way. You know, we learn about some of these techniques, the threes, or the power of threes, or I don't even know what it.
The rule of three. Yeah.
The rule of three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And so I think there's a lot of science that goes into comedy.
Yeah.
And, when we break it down in class every week, there's a setup and a punchline. So there is some structure. And so I think I relate really well to that. I like the structure
That's cool.
of it. But then, yes, there is this whole nother side of the brain, the creativity side, to kind of let loose and say things like, I hate kids, which I probably shouldn't say so that's kind of fun.
That's hilarious.
It's always funny, right? When
Yeah.
someone's just like, you know what? Fuck kids, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's the best difference between AIDS and kids?
Oh no.
You can't go to jail for accidentally dropping AIDS.
Yeah. Well,
There you
in
go.
this one time I didn't actually drop a baby growing up, and I didn't go to jail either.
That's
so.
good.
So I think you're even okay with that one.
As long as you make it look like an accident, just
Well, and for me, I was 5 years old, so it only,
Oh,
it only dropped a little ways.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
They start us off early.
So, does a lot of your jokes come from your work, or does it come from where do you pull your jokes from?
Is this being recorded?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
We're not live, so we can
Not
talk whatever
live
you
yet.
My boyfriend, love you, boo. He just starts talking and he comes home and it's just, I just wait, just tell me what was your day, and that's where I get a lot of really great inspiration from.
Nice.
But we're newly in love, in case you didn't hear it from my set, and so I actually like listening to him also. So I kind of like a 2-for-1. Okay. And, doing my relationship part, but also I'm taking notes on the side because he just does really stupid.
Just hold up.
stuff.
What was the wording?
Yes. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. And I just get it from like looking at my everyday life, and I have things that just really piss me off, maybe traumatic experiences with like, how about shedding some light on that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of comedians use it for therapy.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Could you attest to that, Ton?
I did crack, yes. It's helped keep me off hard drugs. I've been doing pretty good. I'm a good noodle now.
Yeah.
I don't do crimes for funsies.
So,
right?
Yeah.
So this is your second time doing it. Are you going to pursue it on as like a marketing level? Like, are you putting anything out on social media about you doing comedy?
Not yet. I'm still like playing around with this. I've also been taking some acting classes and things like that. So still trying to figure it out.
Very cool.
But my hope is like by the end of the year, kind of figure out at least next year where to focus my energy.
Yeah. Do you live here in Indianapolis?
I do.
Cool. We'll have to get your Instagram. Maybe you can help us out on some of the skits that we're trying to do if you want to do acting.
Definitely if I had Instagram. But
You don't have an Instagram?
No.
You don't do any social medias?
I mean, I have LinkedIn.
Oh my god, I respect
dang.
it. I respect it.
I love LinkedIn.
You're an actual professional. I'm
I
sorry.
love
And I
LinkedIn.
have Twitter that I just use for professional purposes,
Yeah.
not like for actual work purposes.
That's cool.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's
next
cool.
Time. Next
Yeah,
minute,
you're fine.
Next time,
Yeah.
that's my goal.
There you go.
You don't have to. You could just stay a shadow warrior for the rest of your life.
No, but I'll be a big enough deal. Like I don't even need to create my own stuff. Other people will create it.
There you go.
Yeah. And then maybe I'll pick it up at some point. That's a goal. It's a goal.
I think you should definitely pick it up.
Yeah. Be a big enough deal to have an Instagram.
That's not even yours. Like someone just posts like, "Hey, I seen her."
I'm a big deal. I'm official.
You just have a stalker.
Yeah.
Just a really public stalker.
Yeah. As long as the pictures look good, I think it would be okay.
There you go. All right, Lisa. Well, I think we might have another guest coming around here. So it was great to have you on. I hope that we can see you up there and have you on again.
Too. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
First interview.
So this is like known as a hot mic?
Yeah,
This is
yeah. It's real
There
spicy.
we go.
Put a
How
little
you guys
pepper.
doing?
Doing
Having a
good.
great
How are you
time
doing,
out
Martin?
Good. What's
How'd you
up?
feel about your set?
Oh, I killed it.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. I knew you
I
would.
killed it. I knew I wasn't gonna bomb, because I'm dope.
I
I love it,
I love
dude.
the energy.
Fucking confidence is off the chart.
No, I think I did. Just honestly, like I said, I've only had. Right, what you saw is the end of my 16-minute career. Not the end of it, but I've only been doing this for 16 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think I did pretty well for the last 6 minutes of my career so far. So
Hell yeah.
That's awesome,
I'm doing
dude.
all right.
And hopefully we'll have more minutes to come.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do this more. I've caught the bug.
Good.
That's
I've caught
nice.
the bug. I'm definitely going to try to maybe one day be a headliner.
Dude, that's
all
awesome.
it takes is one night doing good, and then that's all in your head.
That's all that happens. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
It has
amazing.
to happen.
It's
That's
so
awesome.
addicting too.
It is addicting. It's like on the way here, I'm trying to find everywhere to get out of doing it.
Yeah.
And then once I get here, I'm like, oh, I'm committed. And once I get on stage, I'm like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
I got this.
That's
I
awesome.
got this.
So you live here in Indianapolis?
No, actually, I live in Fort Wayne.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm down here from Fort Wayne, and I'm actually from Chicago, Illinois.
Nice.
And
Oh, dude.
I came here. You from Chicago too?
Hell no, just Illinois.
There you go. And I just like I said, I've been trying to write jokes for about only the last say 7 months, 8 months.
Nice.
And anything I think of, it doesn't matter what time of day, what time of night, I get up, go to the computer, write it down before I forget it, and then after a while, you have a whole list of good jokes.
Hell
that
yeah.
you get up on stage and perform with.
Hell yeah. So
I've still been going through like jokes that I wrote when I first started doing this.
Yeah.
And then I go through it like, yeah, the premise is still funny, but I didn't know actually how to make a joke. I was just out there being crazy.
Yeah. And hey, being crazy, that's good.
Sometimes.
Being crazy, that's a good thing, you know.
Do you think Jerry's writing class was a real benefit to you?
Jerry's writing class, what it did for me, it's funny. Everybody has a raw level of talent, and I think I did too. But now, and I accidentally had just about everything that Jerry had taught us already down just through, natural means. The thing is that now I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not by accident anymore. I'm like, oh, now I know how I can make this one even better.
Yeah.
By using Jerry's techniques. It was a great 3 days. It helped me immensely. I would have never been able to do that as well as I did without him giving me all of those pointers on making jokes that were really huge and condensing them down. Makes it easier to remember.
Yeah.
Makes it easier for you to perform, and you can get a lot of jokes in a short period of time.
Yeah.
And he really taught me how to do that, and that really helped.
I think you're more memorable on stage when you can get them a couple times.
Yeah, still sticking with like the old 90s adage of you need a laugh break every 30 seconds. Like that's one of the best ways to get into getting good at it. Once you get good enough and like a little bit further along, you don't need the laugh break every 30 seconds. You can keep people strung along, hold the tension a little bit longer and longer and longer until eventually you get to Dave Chappelle level, where no matter what you fucking say, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, he's a genius.
Exactly.
He is, dude.
You can get to the point where you've said something really funny and then a mediocre or a dumb joke will still get laughs.
Right.
Only because you've got that momentum, that electricity's in the air.
They're feeling
and people
you,
are
they
just
like
about
you.
to laugh at anything, And that's where you want to get. You want to get them to that point,
I've seen that happen because my girlfriend, I've heard a joke, I've heard her mess it up, but she messed it up in that rhythm, in that flow, and the crowd laughed harder than they did before when she had done it right.
Right.
So
and when that happens, it pisses me off. I'm just like, oh, so it's funnier when I fucking up, God.
Well, I think it's just what he was saying. You get into that cadence and in that rhythm, you get the crowd into that, and then
like,
they just,
oh, this is where I need to laugh because she's done talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just trust that you're funny. They don't even really listen, I guess. They just laugh.
It takes 3 good jokes right in the beginning, and then everyone's just like, oh, no matter what you say, I'm probably going to giggle a little bit.
Yeah. So, Martin, do you have any social media that you really put out?
I don't. And, I could use probably a lot of guidance in that because at home I have a room where I am going to set up a podcast, type of area where I can maybe do, podcasts, and I'm trying to find as many different ways as I can go about this in this industry to make some money.
Sure.
Because I don't want to really be famous. I just want to be rich.
Yeah. I feel that.
And I think one of the ways of being able to achieve that is by exploring as many different avenues within this industry as you can. One of them being like what you're doing here, making podcasts.
Yeah, I would be willing to talk with you about that. I love the kind of marketing aspect and the business side of that kind of stuff. So
Excellent.
I would love to talk to you about that.
I'd love to talk to you about
Cool.
that as well.
Cool.
Exchange numbers, You got a card or anything?
No, not
My
on me. I've
podcast
got
boys
something
here
over there.
too.
We'll hook up.
Are you going to be here at the end of the show? Are you going to leave early? Or
I
what?
was thinking of leaving early only because I got to go to Fort Wayne. That's a
No
2-hour
problem.
drive.
I feel you. If you want to leave early, maybe write your number down, slide it over to me. We can do that now. Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'll do that. But yeah, I'm with you on wanting to figure out a way to make some money on it, and there's definitely a way to do it. You just got to figure out how to do it. You're very captivating as well, so I think you could find a good little niche and run with it. We got some drama.
Oh, that's always fun.
It adds a little level of excitement to it,
I'm a little bit tizzied out, so I get really uncomfortable being talked about to it, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm really involved. This is nice.
Cool.
He's like, I never ask follow-up questions, literally ever.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. And that's probably either text or email. Which one's better, you think, for you?
Either way.
Okay.
Text, because I won't remember. If you call me and I don't recognize the number.
Yeah.
I won't answer that shit.
I don't blame you. I don't either.
So just send me a text or send me an
Cool.
email. That'd be fine. And try to get me on Joe Rogan's show. I'd like to
I know. Let's all get there.
Well, I would take a mountain of dicks to get us on Joe Rogan's voice.
Dude, I know.
I would take that one for the team.
Maybe one day, we'll get there with the SCN. Have you ever done or considered any like acting or anything for skits or anything? You're up next, you said?
Yeah.
You better hurry.
Sorry. Well, in fact, I am an actor. I've done commercials.
Cool.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't find it uncomfortable being on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in like PGA commercials for golf.
Nice.
I did a sports commercial for some Under Armour.
Yeah.
And it was years ago when I was living in Florida. Because by trade I'm actually a software developer.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. How does that equate to your comedy? Do you tell jokes about that, or is it
No.
too boring
As a
for
matter
you?
of fact, I've never one time made up a joke about my profession because there's really nothing funny about software development.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about software development is that there's nothing funny about software development.
Yeah. All right, Martin. Well, it's been great. I've got your
Thank
info
you.
here. I look forward
Good
to
talking to
connecting
you.
with you further.
Take care.
Yes, sir. So let's get Todd in here.
Todd in his assigned seat, or you're gonna take?
I'll take the end seat.
Let's take the NC. Let's give Todd an interview, bro. How was your set out there? You said you killed it. What were you gonna say right before I interrupted you rudely?
I did a bunch of crowd work. It
Did
went
you?
really well.
So the white cap guy, and his
yeah.
hat is white.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's a white lie. Okay.
Yeah, no, I just sat there and made fun of the guy.
With the guy who did hot fries.
Yeah.
Cap. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened with that?
He said something like, "Oh, we've been waiting for a guy in a cowboy hat," and I was like, "Yeah, most people in gay bars are, buddy." Got a huge pop, and then I just kept going in on him, and then he threw his hat on the little front of the stage.
Some shenanigans off camera. But that guy, he's been pretty outspoken.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wriggler got up there, and then he did his thing, and he kind of talked to the front row. This guy's in the front row.
Yeah.
He kind of asked a woman first, what you do for a living, then got to the guy, what do you do for a living? He answers, I'm a comedian, and I'm going to be taking your job. He's like, no, what do you actually do? So we might have to get this guy on the podcast.
Dang.
Apparently he's going to be here next weekend.
What's it next weekend like? Headlining? Oh, damn.
He seems like a real counselor.
Point him out. Let's get him on here in case he's big and famous. We'll get a nice little plug on the pod.
Yeah, the guy
He
in the front row.
stood up and dapped me up on the stage and then just held my hand for way too long. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay.
Bro, is that a power move on you?
I don't know. I was like, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
That's funny.
I've seen him go up a lot of times with a double smack and dap. But he's dapping everyone after their sets.
Dang.
Guy's a comedian in the front row, I guess.
And then I just had to start
Dude,
talking over him.
that's good. Maybe he could
The
be.
key boy worked.
Did it really?
Yeah, it worked
Good.
so well. There was one
Good.
big goofy bastard with a funny laugh in the middle of the room. He got the joke, so everyone else laughed because his laugh is goofy. Made me feel so good.
Nice. So don't listen to us then.
Did you guys film this set?
Yeah. My girl filmed it and Dalton filmed it.
Okay, this is the very first time where I'm sitting in this seat and not out in the showroom, so I didn't get to watch your set tonight, but I really want to see.
I felt really good about it. I've been doing better with the energy.
You should give us some maybe one little joke to air on the podcast.
Okay.
Because I know you like to keep your stuff hidden.
Yeah. But that's also because I'm terrified to try to chop anything up.
Why?
Because I'm fucking retarded.
Oh, you just don't know how to do it?
Not at all. And
Yeah.
then I get really pissed off and stressed out about it because I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, oh, I should have learned this when I was 18 instead of doing fucking crack. And then I just get into the loop of, you know what, fucking, I'm just going to drink a beer and write some more jokes. It's the only thing I'm okay at.
Yeah.
So then you just go back to what's natural to you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You got an editor. Send it in the editor.
Yeah.
Chop them up.
I do.
Don't have to fiddle with the no sound on this.
Yeah, Dalton has all my stand-up stuff because he has a backup of every set I've ever done on his computer.
We'll be cranking them out shortly.
Yeah. Why doesn't he do the editing and stuff for you?
Because for the longest time I didn't want clips out. I didn't think I was good enough to have clips.
Dude,
Which I still don't really think I am, but I'm getting there.
And you know what? I always think that too about my stuff that I do, but it's cool sometimes when people can follow you. They're like, damn, this guy started following this kid a couple years ago, and he's like gotten a lot better since the last time I heard him, you know? So put out your stuff now and then let the people see how you evolve. I think that'd be a good idea.
But you can also catch all my stand-up on Going Back Door at patreon.com.
Yeah, don't you have a sticker?
It's on my joke book that
Oh,
is
okay.
right over here. And I did the check drop spot.
And how was that?
It was
You kept
great.
them engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept them on it.
I don't know if we'll remember
I heard.
going back door.
You're a guy who knows the practices of like martial arts and stuff, so you're familiar with the flow state of when you're in a balance of concentration and just
Life
having
and death,
fun.
yeah.
Do you feel like, so you did crowd work tonight and maybe you feel like you did great, you know, and maybe you do your rehearsal or your written stuff and you feel it's not funny enough to be posted. Do you think like your written stuff is just a sparring and a practice that gets you on point for crowd work, and that is where you're going to hone?
I don't know. I've tried to get more into doing crowd work because I just try to treat it like a conversation. That's it.
Jerry always says you got to have your one idea to fall back on. So if you go off script and you start riffing, you know what it's going to eventually come to.
Right. Right. At least I try to. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that, and then I just end up going, next person. Which does make people laugh, but it's also an uncomfortable laugh instead of like, ha ha, he's funny. It's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing?
So how many times have you taken the writing course?
3.
3 times.
Yes, sir. I've gotten better every time.
You are at your associates? No, you're at your bachelor's.
Yeah, this would be bachelor's.
Congratulations.
Guys,
Thank
you so much. Have a great night. Heading out.
Just walking.
All right.
Going
Have a
for
great
walk,
night.
A stroll downtown. Okay.
Have a good night. Be safe.
Good.
This is the most awkward exit.
Those are my
I've
folks off camera. My mother and cousin right there.
Oh, no kidding?
Really? Yeah, that's my mom and my cousin.
Hell yeah.
You didn't. Oh, you
So are they?
bastard.
So are they leaving or are they coming back?
They're going for, I guess they got their fill of goofs and gaffs, and they're going for a walk downtown. They're visiting from Ohio.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense.
I got guests at my apartment. I mean, come to my apartment, let's drink some Fireball. You meet my mom.
Please don't tell me
Meet my mom. Come on, let's.
Oh, dude. Fireball is who?
I can't do it. It just makes me all sorts of sicky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it upsets my
That
stomach.
just sounds like you overdid it at one part of your life.
Every time I ever have anything, usually I overdo it.
Yeah.
That's why I only buy beer in 6-packs. Okay. Because I know I'm a problem.
Yeah. So you get into 8 and you're the whoever's around you's in danger.
No. I'm a pretty emotional drunk, honestly.
Good emotions or bad emotions?
Oh, I'll cry over everything. I'm such a bitch.
No.
I'm also quick to temper. It's really
Oh
off-putting.
no.
See you next Thursday.
You can't be quick to temper.
No.
Especially not you, dude. You end up fucking knocking somebody out.
I don't want to do that ever.
Unless you're getting robbed.
Right. And fuck those kids.
Fuck
They
those
had it
14-year-olds. Oh shit.
My parents should have hit him so I didn't have to.
That's true.
You're from Illinois, the land of Lincoln. I don't know how they phrase it.
Yeah.
But are you eventually going to graduate to a Lincoln hat? Or is
Oh.
this is going to be the thing?
I feel like I would look too goofy in a top hat. Or same with like a bowler hat, like our boy Charlie C up there.
Charlie C.
There's no way I could wear a bowler hat and look presentable. I'll just look goofier than I already do.
We need to pay more homage to Charlie C up here. I feel like we don't even shout him out or nothing.
No one does. C, one of the OGs of comedy.
Yeah, seriously. He was a stand-up before he was in like the silent films, right? I assumed that's how he got picked up to being in the films, was through stand-up.
Oh, I like your aesthetic. You're retired.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Dude, do you think he was funny? Can you hear his sets? Like, do they?
No, none of his sets.
I wouldn't assume.
Yeah. Because back then, stand-up was just like people like getting soapboxes and just yelling on street corners.
Yeah. Do you think he was funny?
Yeah. And like, even like the slapstick stuff he did was still like revolutionary for the time, and it's what everyone did for the next how many fucking years?
Yeah.
It was like 40 or 50 before anyone was like, oh, you can just like tell jokes.
Yeah.
You don't have to like grab a fish and slap someone with it.
Or like throw yourself into a fucking gear shit or gear thing
And
or
like,
whatever
all
else
the
he did.
stunts that he did, it was just all him just like falling through shit.
Yeah.
Like just nearly dying all the time, just for funsies.
He's a savage. In other words, you guys really need to like step it up in your skits that you're doing.
If we're not going to the hospital after each filming session, you guys are not putting enough in.
Yeah, that's true. That's funny.
Johnny Knoxville do the biopic and just all real stunts, all real falls. To honor Charlie Chaplin.
Jesus, dude, I cannot stop yawning. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You look so fucking exhausted.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I hate that Brad just came out and roasted me second week in a row. Dude, that's good. That was good. All right, well, let's go ahead and close it up here. We've got every Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 8 o'clock. Thursdays are our open mics, just like tonight we did a graduation show here at Crackers Comedy and University. And then every weekend we've got our headliners all across the country. I've been Clay, we got Todd and Brandon. Todd, you want to close us out? Now, folks, this has been another episode of Suck It Easy.